Alright, today we are going to build us a cheap homemade Bluetooth speaker. It's going to cost under $100. It'll be something we've put together. You have a little pride in that. You can buy other speakers for $100 or less. That's true. You're not going to get great battery life out of them. They're not going to sound really great. This isn't going to have great battery life or sound awesome either. But it'll be loud enough to use wherever you want to use it. You can take it kayaking with you. You could throw it in your boat when you go fishing if you want to listen to the radio. You can carry it to the beach, whatever you want to do. This Flambeau box has storage on top. Keep your chargers or whatever you want to keep in there. Thought that was a nice little feature. We're going to use a soldering iron to cut out our holes after we use our template to draw them. For now, I'm going to put these little baffles on here. They might sound better with or without it. I'll see what I like and we'll decide whether or not we're going to use them. Using these little Pyle Hydra speakers. These are not great speakers, but they will work, and we're trying to save money, right? I have a little amp that I found on Amazon. It's a 80 watt times 2 amp. Has a Bluetooth chip, direct power input for your 12 volt, has a headphone jack if you want to use it, buttons to adjust the volume, the track, pause, play. You just hook your wires directly into this thing. It's all set up. And I put Velcro on the back, same as I did with the battery, so that we can put these in, take them out whenever we want them. We can disassemble this whole thing, don't have to unbolt or unscrew. We also don't have extra screws or bolts sticking out of the box, somewhere for water to get in. The battery is a 6,000 milliamp battery. It's a bunch of 18650 cells in this box, a direct 12 volt output, comes with this splitter. We're going to plug that splitter directly into the amp, and then we're going to have a charger that is going to be on the outside of this box hooked into this port here. That way you can just plug it in, charge it up. When you turn it on, you get indicator lights for how much power you have left. It's not scientific by any means, but you get to the second to last light, you know it's time to plug her in. And it does give you an indication of how much juice you're going to have, which is going to be nice if you're out listening to music. Or the thing is, you can take this out and carry it with you, and you have your battery pack. It's got a USB port, so you can plug your phone in, whether it's in the box or you carry it with you. And it's nice to have these things. You buy one for the battery for your speaker, you take it out when you go somewhere else. This whole thing is about 88 bucks. I'm going to link in the description the link to all these parts that I bought on Amazon. The box was $18, the amp was $15, the battery was $32, the speakers are $23. You can find cheaper speakers. You can repurpose old speakers. It's just a little cheap way to listen to music. It doesn't matter how you find them. The battery, if you already have one of these things laying around, you go get one. If not, you can buy this one. That's not a bad price for this battery. The amp being $15, I think is really nice. Even a cheap head unit's going to cost you 30 bucks. The box, $18. You can use whatever you got. If you got a plastic box laying around, you save $20 right there. Now, the baffles are $10, so it could be as high as $98. Either way, this box will cost less than $100 when we're done with it. There's a lot of pride in using something that you built. It doesn't have to be pretty. You're not a professional. I'm not a professional. It just has to work. And you can go buy other speakers for around $100 that sound pretty good, but this way, you built it, you put it together, you can customize it however you want to. So, here we go. We're going to give it our best shot and see how it turns out. had to switch from my phone over to my little camera. Phone died, but we're all done. As you can see, we've got our amp velcroed on. We've got our battery velcroed in. This little charging port, it came with the amp. We just drilled a hole, put that in there, connected it to our splitter, hooked our splitter into the amp, hooked our speakers up, and we're done. It's real simple. Didn't use the baffles, so $88 was the final price. Baffles aren't going to make a huge difference. Altogether, it probably weighs 10 pounds. Nice and clean. Get out, build you something. This was really easy. It filled the whole backyard up with sound. Great little thing to do. Love y'all. Life is good.